Hello friend, you are most welcome. In this video of your textbook exercise 1.5 and question number 3 will be discussed in this video. Let's we see the question. Recall pi is defined as the ratio of circumference c of a circle to its diameter d, that is pi is equal to c by d. Means pi is defined as the ratio of circumference and diameter of a circle. Now, this seems to contradict the fact that pi is irrational. Here is the pi is the irrational. Here is the pi is the ratio of circumference and diameter of a circle, but pi is the irrational. How we resolve this contradiction? How will you resolve this contradiction? Let's we solve it step by step. Okay, let's we go to step by step how we solve it. First step is it is given solution. First it is given that given pi is the ratio of circumference and diameter. This is the circumference. Circumference of a circle, and this is the diameter of a circle. Right? Now, next given is that here pi is your irrational number. Let's how we resolve this contradiction, how we resolve this fact. Let's see here. As we know that what we know that irrational divide by rational or irrational divide by rational or otherwise rational number divide by irrational number, their result always come irrational. Rational divide by rational or rational divide by irrational, their result always come irrational. This is the main important point. Next of this, here you see out of these two, out of any one these two is irrational is there, then result always be irrational. So we can say that out of C and D, means here is a C, here is a D. Out of any C and D, if any one is irrational, means their result is also irrational. It means that in a C and D, suppose C and D, out of this is the pi is equal to C and D. Any one is irrational. Out of C and D, any one is irrational, their result is the irrational. Their result is irrational means this pi is the irrational. It means that thus pi is a irrational number. In this way, our contradiction is resolved here. Means here is a given that first pi is equal to ratio of C and D, circumference and diameter of a circle. Here is pi is the irrational. How we resolve this one contradiction? Then as we know that irrational divide by rational or rational divide by irrational, their result is irrational. Suppose any one C and D, out of any one is irrational, their result is your irrational means C and D. Out of these two, any one is irrational. Their result is pi, means pi is also irrational. Means ratio of C and D, their result is the pi. Any one is irrational means this one pi also irrational. In this way, this is the fact of this question we have to resolve. I hope you understand the contradiction of the ratio of C and D is equal to pi. Then out of these two, any one irrational means pi also irrational. This here is the solution, meaning is in that way. This is the result of the contradiction. I hope you understand. Thank you.